Hi guys, can you hear us?
Technical error, bro.
Yeah, if yes, please comment. You can hear us. Oh, I think back to normal.
Okay, is it?
You want to use your phone to record the video?
Oh, can still record.
Yeah.
Huh?
Sorry.
Hi guys, very sorry. We have like we lost some internet connection just now. Hi, can you hear me? Can, right? Okay. So we were saying how for this tall carpentry over here, I really wanted to balance out these two sides with something that's a little bit thicker. So it sort of grounds the entire so-called column, and then it's also like safer and more sturdy for this entire long and heavy mirrors over here. Yeah, because as you can see, right, actually all these doors are locked into all these sideboards. So if they're not strong enough, right, they may not be able to support this door as well. Yeah. Then this vanity here, so was something that we added on. Initially, we wanted to finish this table all the way across, so that it's like a vanity for a do also. But kind of really wanted like a jewelry compartment here. So you can see the top part is like glass, and then we will have like accessories, cushion accessories, like those inserts over here. Not here yet, but it will come. Yeah, then over here is like a few drawers, and then extra storage space for the house. Yeah. This is one of the few reasons why we wanted to create this more like a larger bedroom situation, because it really allows you to play with a little bit more different designs, and it can fit in all the new requirements, which is like more storage, table, vanity, mirror, and all those things. Okay, then of course for this wall here, we have like a full length mirror here also. Full length mirror. Yeah, which is the original position for the door. Okay. Then over here, back to this table, right? It's actually finished with like a compact plus, and then here is another storytelling moment, because initially when we were doing the material selection, right? Client really liked the grey compact plus, like the stone finish one. Not sure you are familiar with it, but we ended up installing the black one because you will see more of this material in other parts of the room. Yeah, and then you guys can let Bezet and Fanny know if you like this black table, because even though it's like an accident, but we kind of like it. We can do a poll. Tell them which one, yeah. But the bad thing about this is, of course, actually black is harder to maintain, because actually they showcase like dirt a little bit more, so your fingerprints and all these can see. But as an overall design, purely design aesthetic point of view, this is quite nice. Then for the support of this like cantilever study table, right? It's something simple. Although let's say if you have the opportunity to do something like this, right, I would say you can go for something more bold, more sculptural. Yeah. Then because of this cantilever table, your table must be of a certain thickness. But we don't want the table to look too thick, so we also have like a chamfer detail. So you can see that this entire edge is chamfered. Yeah. So from far, this table really looks like it's like floating in a sense. More light and stuff. Then we also move our switches below. Initially we wanted to do on top also, yeah, but we thought having this curved edge and this wall here to be clean, it will look very nice. Then of course over here I intentionally choose a different material. This material is similar to the wardrobe. Yeah, because I wanted to bring a little bit of the fabric element over here, instead of this entire thing being just wood. Yeah. So at least there's some like a reflection of the same material over. Yeah. Then over here, you can see that actually another detail is when I was designing this area, I curved this area. I curved this side of the wall over here, and then I want to make sure that the table actually is like more recessed in. More recessed in. Yeah. So in the sense that it will finish the edges nicer. Yeah. And then that's why over here also you can see. That's why also over here you can see that it's more recessed in also. Yeah. Okay. Then now, when we were designing this table, because of this existing geometry of the beam and whatnot, right? We have this extra space over here. 1, 2, So for this extra column space here, we decided to go for a display shelf, and you can see that the shelf are actually made with Compact Plus. Yeah. So we bring this like same thin material that's also quite strong to be the shelf over here. So this shelf here can look very sleek. Yeah, and then the inside is also finished with like the black wood. Yeah. Then bottom here is where we hide one switch inside, and then like a data point and whatnot. So you can actually put like a Wi-Fi nest here also lah. Yeah. That stuff. Yeah. Okay. So then now, yes. Because when we hacking the wall, apart from cost and time and the whole fundamental change in the design, right? One thing that we wanted to pay attention to is how we then finish the new ceiling and then the new floor. So for this new ceiling part, right? This new false ceiling part here, I don't like it if it's like a square right angle, once again right at my face. So I really push for this curve wall to happen, so that at least when you look up, and rather in this entire house especially, all these like curve elements make sense lah. Like it's not too much. Yeah, in fact it makes the whole room more cozy. Yeah, it's like all these are little things that we pay attention to ceiling and whatnot that makes a lot of difference. Because a lot of times Kyle will think that ceiling not important, you know, yeah, just for ceiling will do and stuff like that. But finishing all these things will really help you to make the entire room more cohesive. And then as you can see, right, how this false ceiling here actually continues all the way to the entire space. Initially, another story for this wardrobe is like, we wanted something to go full height. But you can see like over here, right, because of this aircon here and everything, there is no, if we want to do a full height wardrobe, right, actually you're not really getting much more storage. In fact, you're getting a wardrobe that's of a very weird geometry. Like your entire wardrobe will look like it's a bit like, you know, a bit high, a bit low, and all these things will look honestly not so much nicer. Yeah. If you are concerned about the height, right, actually to me it's more important to keep all these like thing level more consistent throughout the entire house, so that at least it's like comfortable looking, and then your ceiling is still high. Yeah. Then of course, if you really want to do it even nicer in this case, you can actually do it without this, because you have one more aircon here. Remember, there was 2 aircons that was given, it was 2 separate rooms. And then now, actually, if you really want to, if you really think that this aircon is a bit 碍眼 or something, or you think it's like cold enough for you, yeah, then you can also remove this, yeah, things like that. Yeah. Okay, so these are the opportunities that arises when we mix the 2 rooms together, and you still have like nice zoning of these 2 areas, but this whole space visually is linked lah. Yeah, it's all open up. Yeah. And okay, then now to this bedroom. Initially the bedroom, right, we wanted to hack away this wardrobe so that we can do like a double curve, very extensive and huge bedroom, which is still nice with a half curve. Yeah, because client initially realized that they still need more storage here lah. Then over here we finish with a little bit of we will see a little bit more gold accents for this entire space. And then over here is the same grey laminate that you see from outside. And then with this fabric bed head, and then we finish off over there. Yeah. Then you can see, come in closer. Yeah. Then over here, because it's like a sliding door situation, we don't want to, again, we finish our bedside here with like a curve and a thin latch. Yeah, same Compact Plus material. Then of course we always try to push for colored switches lah. Because imagine this with white switches, not very nice. Yeah. And then of course it was a last minute decision, but we managed to fit in the LED cove light underneath also. So it's more like a when you at night want to go to the toilet and whatnot, then you can just switch on the cove light. Yeah. Very nice detail over here. Then over here, over here is our a little bit of a gold accent. Of course, you can go for black and whatnot. Yeah, it will still look nice. Then it's a wall lamp plus a pendant lamp situation. Yeah, whenever there is like a curve, I like to use pendant. Because it's sort of like finish the edges very nicely, and then you have something tall to so-called accentuate this entire height also. And then when you then we also finish the back of it with like a black wallpaper. Yeah, so this entire bedroom is like grounded. Yeah. Then what would make this space a lot even more contemporary? Because nowadays we realize that your client you like to buy like very thick mattress, right? And then you all want a lot more storage, right? So the end result, right, is that your bed is quite high. So but for this entire design, aesthetically speaking, right, if your bed is even lower and this thing is even lower and you showcase a little bit more height for your bed, right, it will look even more sleek lah. Yeah. So this is just one option that you all can choose to if storage is not an issue for you or you are okay with lower beds. Yeah, because sometimes higher bed has this like hotel and more luxe feel lah. Then lower bed has this more contemporary feel to it. So it's just a different option. Then of course you must consider, let's say if you are slightly older, then maybe you also need like higher beds also lah. Yeah. Then over here again we also finish with like compact lah. We finish with the laminate over here, and then we actually there are two levels lah. Two sides. So we recess the bottom one so that from outside it still looks a bit more slick. Yeah. And then below we also still have the curve LED to do the whole recess light thingy. Yeah. And then over here we stack out the switches like that because we can't do the horizontal version. Yeah. So you can also check out all these details over here, especially at this side. Yeah. So it's important for this side panel to have a certain thickness lah to support it. So when we curve this entire detail over here, it's nicer to have something that's recessed back in so that there's still some sort of like support for this entire area, and then the light is inside ma. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I really like this wallpaper. It's quite nice. Our curtain person thought that this is actually a feature wall, but this is actually just wallpaper. Yeah, and it really matches very well. Perfect match for this. Yeah. So this is another benefit lah. Cause let's say if you ask another people to choose your wallpaper for you, or you want to go for paint, you will achieve this kind of effect lah. Yeah. Yeah. Then over here we opt for curtains cause we want to create like a more like a soft finishing lah for the bedroom sleeping area. Yeah. Then down to, of course, the rug is also chosen by us and everything. Yeah. Now the finishing details. Okay. Did I left out anything? So you all can see how this, since you're at this angle, right, you can see, so this is a curve here, right? And there's also another curve here, it's a smaller curve. Because by right, the beam will also create another hard edge also. So I thought since we are doing this feature wall all the way up already, right, then we might as well do curve in over here in this area.
Can't see from this angle.
I keep saying this as if it's very easy, right? But actually, it's a lot of the client's trust and willing to invest, lah. Because all these details, right, will inevitably make the whole thing a little bit more costly. Yeah, like this 边加几百, 那边加几百, and then everything adds up quite a lot. So all these details is sometimes you don't really get if it's sort of like as in all these details you won't be able to get if you are not customizing your furniture that much. Yeah. Let's say if you go for things like more pre-made lah, in a sense, then you won't get all these details. And then for something like this, we can finish the entire house in a very bespoke manner. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, see when the sun is setting, it's very nice. I really like how this honeycomb curtain creates the mood over here lah. It makes you feel like you're not in Singapore, honestly. Yeah, plus the fact that you don't really see what's happening outside, right? It makes you feel even more like cozy and nice here. Yeah. Yeah, then of course the entire room is also finished with wallpaper lah. Yeah. It gives a more luxe feel to the space. Anything to ask me? Okay. So now y'all can see why I pay attention to this axis, like this view, because when you walk out from the room, this is the first thing you see. Yeah. So I always like to make sure that I frame this corridor. Yeah. With something here. I mean, it's an opportunity, lah. Don't make use of it, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Then,
Q&A.
Oh, Q&A session. Any question can ask me. Yeah. Maybe I switch on the lights for this living area. Yeah. Sorry. Right. Small detail here. Since we are waiting for the Q&A, right? Yeah, our stylist Bo decided to get something with a little bit of like a more Oriental or Chinese accent, because actually this place, if you really want to, you can push it to be very like wabi-sabi if you want. But of course, as a condo, there's like a what's that? But of course, as a condo, you tend to have the foundation, your kitchen and your toilet are already like more modern luxe, right? So we try to balance these two things together. Then, honestly speaking, when the client came to us, they also just give us the word modern luxe. But to me as a designer, modern luxe doesn't really quite make any sense, because like you go to a designer, of course you want something that is modern and not outdated, right? Then of course you want something that is luxe and not cheap, right? So modern luxe actually doesn't really mean anything unless you communicate more with like images and exactly what kind of color themes and whatnot that you want. And then all these, and for me, I like to do a bit of fusion. So there's always like a mix in everything. Try to inject my own, you know, yeah. Things
Where is the dining area?
Oh, shit. I'm so sorry. Yeah, right from the start, right, we didn't want to do the dining area at the supposedly dining area because we wanted to do storage, right? So the dining area is actually inside this
balcony.
Balcony, yes. Yeah, and it's only possible if you already know that you are doing zip track lah, and you really wanted to make your living room more spacious. So here we have a balcony. Then the table is chosen by the client because they really like this solid that they saw. And then this is the shorter bench that we were referring to. And then we finish with like these two chairs out. Yeah. Over here. Yeah. And this is the extended table that they have that you can join together to form a larger table. So this is like actually an idea given by the client. I didn't really think of this. Initially we were thinking about going for more like Okay, initially we were trying to find like a extendable table, but you know, it's like not really easy to find an extendable table in Singapore. There's some good quality and whatnot. Yeah, so that's where the dining area is. Yeah. It's quite a popular option now. A lot of people do their dining area in the balcony now. Yeah.
I think that's so.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
谢谢。哇，我还在想觉得你去哪里耶？我的那个搭没有了，你知道吗？
Sorry guys.
Okay,
插播。
Because I wait outside very long already. Yeah.
My birthday 啦 ，thank you。
Okay. 哎，你们继续，去。
Okay, make a wish.
So,
换啦。
Okay, we'll
然
finish
后
by.
所有的客户都很棒。然后我们谢谢所有all of our customer. Thank you for the trust and all the support and give us the opportunity to design your house because it's really our passion to on everything throughout the whole progress. So 谢谢你们的 support. Thank you.
Stay tuned for more Just Fit for
对，希望我们以后的每个 project 可以越做越好，越做越大，越做越美。
晚会。拜拜。Okay.
Okay.
拜拜。 Bye bye everyone. Bye 志源。
Thank you to cover
哎，
space.
你讲完了 Q&A 完了
Yeah.
Finish already, right?
，Q&A 完了，
Q&A 到一半了，
有问题吗？
就是问刚才那个咯。
大家看还有没有问
Thank
题？
you，没有问题啦，so far。呀，问了刚才。